Alright guys, welcome to the replay through of episode Ardyn for Final Fantasy 15. The last bit of Final Fantasy 15 I will be playing for the foreseeable future. So yeah, and also I'm talking to people in Discord. So yeah. So let's do this. Almost completely done with Final Fantasy 15 again.
Long ago, there lived a man, blessed by the gods and revered by the people as their savior. His name was Ardyn Lucis Kylum, and he was to have served as the first king of Lucis.
Tension between the two countries remains high, with neither nation showing signs of backing down. In other news, a member of the Border Patrol has been reported MIA since sometime before dawn this morning. The missing officer has been identified as 28-year-old Mars Sapientia. Although Officer Sapientia allegedly reported for duty at his appointed time, fellow officers say he disappeared soon after and has not been sighted since. Officer Sapientia is a tall, fair-skinned male, and was last seen wearing his Border Patrol fatigues. Anyone with information on Officer Sapientia's whereabouts are requested to contact the Crown City Police immediately. And now a word from the Public Information Bureau. Today marks the anniversary of the founding of the Kingdom of Lucis. The Founders Day Committee has prepared a number of attractions in honor of this auspicious occasion, including a parade around the Citadel as well as a statue of the Founder King himself. All are welcome and encouraged to participate in today's festivities. This has been a message from the Public Information Bureau.
What about you?
Now, on to the weather.
Shouldn't you be looking for your buddy?
Today in the Crown City, we expect mild
Oh,
and sunny
no.
weather with nothing but blue skies.
I'm on
The
special
Borderlands
assignment.
may experience some inclement weather, starting in the evening and continuing throughout the night. That concludes today's news and weather.
Holy shit, why was the camera shaky a bit? Jesus Christ.
Home, sweet home at last.
Welcome to the Founders Day Festival. In a moment, the parade will begin making its way through the city. King Regis is scheduled to participate in the festivities, circling the Citadel alongside the statue of the Founder King, Somnus Lucis Kylum.
So this is the city Somnus built on the back of his own flesh and blood. Just look at them, free of care and unaware of the war beyond their wall.
In order to ensure the safety of all festival goers, we ask that you please follow all staff instructions. Vehicular access will also be limited in some areas around the Citadel for the festival's duration. In addition, traffic will be stopped entirely during the parade. We thank you for your cooperation.
What need is there to worry when brick and mortar blinds them to the suffering outside? Why venture out into the world when you feel so safe within? What a life to live. And that must be the king's castle.
So far, pretty good. 60 frames per second. Nice.
Let the fireworks begin!
Right, let's go.
Cursed be the wind and wings of the gods.
So how is WoW going?
Ardyn. Oh, Ardyn. You can't expect me to believe
Oh, is that what you were talking about earlier with I know you answered the question of what it is you guys were doing,
in that
but
case.
it was... No.
You
No.
look exhausted, my love.
Like
Are you all right?
The gods
is Anthony not able to log in or
to cure people of what ails them. I must see their will be done.
huh.
Your devotion shall not go unnoticed. The gods will doubtless be watching over you.
Okay.
Just as I shall be watching over you every step of the way. It seems to me the cure for your exhaustion is comprised of two things, one of which is rest.
Oh? And the other?
Is me.
Oh, Era, pray be with me, always.
Why do they reuse Luna's character model for her? That's my question. Like, almost exactly the same face. I don't think it ends until midnight PST.
He's alive.
West Coast. Pacific Standard Time.
Just as the ancient texts told.
Who?
Take him away.
I barely do either. True. You bet your sweet Bippy I did.
Don't
I need
touch
to
me.
rewatch a lot of that Ed and Eddie. The show is great.
Status report. Everything is fine here.
Roger that. We'll transport the subject to your location.
And we'll have the medical team ready as planned.
What's the situation over there?
Nothing to report. We're just...
Adagium sighted!
Adagium?
Get it back in the cell, no matter what. We can't let that thing off this island.
Stop. Cease this. Cease this.
At once! Out of my way! Disappear! Enough! Unbelievable. Hey!
A little. Hakeem will remember that. Fallout. Well, Telltale, I think also Fallout. A few other RPGs.
Era. Somnus. Forgive me, brother. But the
Also very low testosterone. Pretty sure in one episode it was established that he did.
No.
We can talk about you people.
Ardyn Azunia, Chief Besithia would like to see you.
His hair just fucking phased into the fucking pillow under his head. No idea.
Might as well head out. I dare say this outfit wasn't tailor-made. Not the most enthralling view.
I don't know. I've never heard the name.
Come, have a seat. Gods above, we thank you for the bounty you have laid before us.
Don't want your food getting cold, do you?
We got Steve Blue.
Are you enjoying your stay?
Playing a younger version of the character that was in the previous 2 DLCs.
You've been asleep for years. Learning to appreciate the waking world will take time.
Main game
Perhaps I can help enlighten you while we dine.
But to like a limited degree.
Was your examination of me a fruitful one?
Oh yes, you've proven far more fascinating than expected. No wonder they kept you locked away. To think the powers of a demon could dwell within the heart of a man. It's incredible.
Don't know if the voice quite fits the younger version.
Star Scourge doesn't sap your life force. It gives you more. Your cells can regenerate themselves, and you can demonify other life forms as well. There's no doubt you are...
monster.
Not a monster. A marvel. I can't wait to unravel all your mysteries.
How long has it been since you brought me here?
204 days. Roughly 7 months or so. Then again, the Lucians had you locked away in that prison for nearly 2 millennia. I'd be more surprised if you hadn't lost all concept of time. You must loathe those Lucians for what they did to you.
What is this food?
Meat, cloned in this facility.
Cloned?
We cultivated somatic cells, used them as donors to fuse the nucleus transplant cells to the recipient oocytes, and then we...
Enough! I've no ear for the ramblings of a lunatic. What is it you want from me, anyhow? What about me interests you so?
You said it yourself, didn't you? You were chosen by the gods. And frankly, with powers like yours, I'd say you're nearly a god in your own right.
Your favorite thing?
We need those powers that you possess. With your strength on our side, we could finally put an end to the gruesome war with Lucis. You too must desire the fall of the kingdom that cast you into exile.
My desires are all in the past.
The man who wronged you may have died long ago, but his descendants live on to this day. Surely you must bear them some feelings of ill will.
My feelings are none of your concern.
Come along. This is the fruit of my labor. A small portion of it, that is. I envy you. A human life is too short to truly understand all there is to know about the world. Go on, have a look. Do watch your step, won't you?
Demons were first officially recognized as a new species roughly 200 years ago. According to ancient texts, however, humans have suffered from a parasitic plague wrought by the demons for upward of 2 millennia. Demonification is caused by a mutant strain of plasmodia that takes root in living creatures and changes their cellular structures. Infected creatures begin to disperse miasmal particles, the spread of which is known as the Star Scourge. This model is a replica made from plaster poured into a demon-shaped cavity discovered deep underground. Demons sublimate when their vital functions cease, so this particular specimen must have vaporized after the mud around it had already solidified. Scientists believe this subject burrowed into the earth in order to shield itself from the light of the sun.
She got a job at TSA.
That is what the Lucians
Then
call the
one of the other
monster they
chicks
imprisoned for 2,000
got
long
jealous
years.
of her because
His powers surpass those of any
her
mortal,
boyfriend or whatever
and
the
his
fuck
body
was
is
more
all but
interested in Meg
impervious
than
to
her.
attack. It's no wonder the Founder King sealed him away on the
Or
Isle
it was
of
a guy that
Angel
she was
Guard.
interested in.
He undoubtedly feared this monster
Some
might
shit
challenge
like
his
that.
reign. It seems fortune smiles upon me. Though the Lucians kept him locked away for 2,000 years, I've managed to secure Ardyn for myself. The raging winds and stormy seas may have cast all others away, but the waves parted for me that day and led the way. While I've yet to conduct any official research, the potential he proved in combat was most promising. I estimate his powers easily surpass anything mankind has ever seen. Perhaps this streak of luck has just begun.
Fascinating, isn't it? I pored over the ancient texts and found scarcely a mention of you. I barely believed you existed till I saw you with my own eyes. With your help, my research is proceeding smoothly. You have my thanks. This must be how the gods feel looking down upon our world. Here we have a model of imperial territory. It includes our present lands as well as our future acquisitions. Feel free to have a look.
Yeah. What the fuck?
There's something you should see. Come with me. I found something most interesting on the Rock of Ravito. If my experiment on this specimen succeeds, it might provide the information you've been looking for. This way.
Just because. Just for all your fucking troubles.
Is that?
Ifrit the Infernian.
You subjugated a god and brought him here?
He was sound asleep, just like the legend said he'd be, so we put him on ice. Do you think you could turn him
into a demon?
If you managed to demonify a deity, you could learn truths no mere mortal could ever dream of knowing. You'll access 2,000 years of his memories, and if you can control him, he'll be a weapon of supreme power. It's certainly an enticing offer, isn't it? Just think you could exact sweet revenge through divine retribution.
How do you know what I want?
I don't, but I know you have no other options. Well, shall we? Come see the fruits of my magitech research. This way. The ancient civilization of Solheim, forefathers of our magic technology, once flourished on this land. Had they not incurred the wrath of the gods, they may have remained prosperous to this day.
And you wish to restore them to greatness?
To surpass them, which is why I need you to lend me your strength. But I'm certain magic technology and demons are the keys to unlocking the door to a new future.
Are you ready? No, I'm at this fucking door because I'm not.
Lucians? But how?
Kunmi Squad, Adagium sighted.
Requesting backup from Nimbus Squad.
Shutting down communications until all clear.
So, you've come to kill me, have you?
Or die trying.
Just as you accused me of rightly saying, satisfaction brings my hand. So I may be gone, my it was on the mind of popular soldiers. I think that you can no longer call it
Enough! Plenty of people.
Just enough!
Blast!
He's alive.
You must stop him before he destroys everything.
So this is it.
Oh, Infanian, grant me the power to take Somnus, his people, and his cursed kingdom, and burn them all to the ground! No! I was the one chosen to be king?
Ardyn.
Era.
Forgive me. I defied the will of the gods and revealed to Somnus you had been chosen to be king. I never dreamt he would try to kill you.
But he did. Somnus fooled everyone, so he could usurp the throne. Everything that happened, it's all his fault.
No. Listen to me. It's my fault. I'm the one who ruined your future. This was divine retribution for my sins.
You've no sins to atone for. Gods! Answer me! Why have you burdened us with this fate? Era! Oh no! Era! Please!
In the names of the gods above, fulfill your calling, Ardyn, and punish me for my sins.
Era.
Kill me.
That's right. Kill her. Put that monster out of its misery, just like I did.
I can't. My calling is to save lives.
Just like you saved that innocent man by turning him into a demon.
Please, Ardyn. You must live.
Most of it, like a dragon, I guess they brought in the kills from. Well, some of the kills from the
Come,
first game.
why not give the lady what she wants?
It's like, that's 15 years worth of, like, time in between. Interesting.
Once again, you failed to save her. No surprise. A monster can do naught but destroy.
I'll never forgive you, Somnus. This monster may not be able to destroy you, but I'll see to it that I destroy everything you built. Hear me, gods above. No longer shall I supplicate you for pardon. No longer shall I sojourn toward the light. Nay, the path I intend to tread is paved with blood and darkness. No longer shall I seek your guidance. This path is mine to tread alone.
I didn't expect it to be, so. Yes. Because Sam Elliott's is like a legend of old spaghetti westerns, I think. No idea why they call them spaghetti westerns, but...
The Empire's demonic experiments bore fruit before long, precipitating the production of a Magitech infantry. As recognition for his contribution to this research, Ardyn Azunia was inaugurated as Imperial Chancellor. Thanks to its newfound firepower, Niflheim managed to break the stalemate that shackled the nation for more than 100 years, and, in turn, forced Lucis to scale back its magical barrier. The untimely passing of King Mors ushered in the era of a new monarch, and the young Regis Lucis Kylum succeeded the throne. Meanwhile, Ardyn began to spread the Star Scourge throughout the world, stealing people's memories and learning as much about the kingdom as he could. In time, those memories began to merge with his own, gradually transforming him into a wicked echo of his former self. And now, at long last, the time for his revenge has come.
In the English dub of Like a Dragon, Bill's farmer actually plays Makoto Date.
Do forgive me for interrupting the festivities.
He did in the English dub of the first game as well.
Revelry shall be your last. Call it
Yeah, I don't know if that's a character that appears in Yakuza 0 or
False
not.
kings and fraudulent nations are fated to perish.
Probably a different Makoto. So I think that's a unisex name.
Who is he? We've yet to ID him.
Unfortunately, though, they did not bring Mark Hamill back as Majima.
You stay here.
Or Majima.
I am going to put a stop to this madman.
Yeah, in the dub of the first game, he was. They replaced him with Matthew Mercer.
Time to set to work.
Well, the first game, then they just kept it in Japanese when the English dub of the first game.
Attention all units, this is your captain. Code Red, I repeat, Code Red. Follow your commander's orders and get the situation under control.
The original version of Japanese technology. And then, like a dragon, the first game comes down to the first 6. And that's mostly because Microsoft paid for the game.
But we believe it to be demonic in nature.
Their system, I think, and they wanted it to
possibly withstand the daylight.
I think they, I'm assuming they wanted it to much more wide.
Absolutely, sir. The ground code is almost wiped out, sir. Target is still on the move. Special forces are on the way. Try to hold out until they arrive.
To dub them and you'd think that they would. That's at least my guess as to how that game got
Engaging the target. He's so strong. Sending backup. Don't let him get away.
If people at least want to hear these voices.
Think you can kill me? I'd love to see you try.
Hurriedly engaging the target. Sir, I don't think he's one of us. Then what the hell is he? Sir, we've identified the giant. It's the Infernian. It's reached the Infernian. An astral? Yes, sir. One of our officers seems to be controlling the Infernian. We can't get an ID on him. What? Find out who he is at once. There seems to be some kind of disturbance. What's going on?
Why, whatever do you mean?
Now I need you to locate and destroy the devices amplifying the wall.
As you wish. Just sit back and enjoy the show.
Now, where in the world might those dastardly devices be?
I've marked the location of all the devices they're using to amplify the wall. They seem to be positioned on rooftops around the city. Find them and destroy them.
With pleasure. I'll be sure to keep you abreast of my progress. No rest for the wicked. Perhaps I'll take the high road.
everybody on my list. But somehow this is like a circus. Counting all the yards none of my service. These can't pay for some disturbance. But this is what you get for your purchase. I am an agent of the darkness.
I swore to vanquish all who would disgrace the sacred courts. All trespassers shall be eliminated.
The kingdom's defense budget is sure as nothing has gone. Let's get this over with, shall we?
It's over!
Prepare yourself!
Not even close.
You'll pay!
Use this force.
This is going to hurt.
Most interesting. It seems there's another line of defense waiting to deploy. You are afraid. Enjoy. All hail the Almighty. Perish! One device down.
It doesn't seem to have had any effect just yet. Keep going for now.
Everybody's fully bright jury. Trust no one fully. The closest ones coping. The ones to break your neck in their sleep. That's how they do it. What I got?
Sir, one of the wall amplifiers has been destroyed. But why would he target them? Is this a NIP attack? We haven't sighted any Imperial soldiers inside or outside the wall, sir. Then they must have sent him to do their dirty work. Stop him at once! Sir!
This is going to hurt. Not bad.
Scared. Your time has come.
Target acquired. This is going to hurt.
Chaos begins here, so come here. Become the king, go to kingdom over here.
I have sworn to vanquish all who would besmirch this sacred place. All trespassers shall be eliminated.
Over here! Invernian! Praise be to the gods above!
Here he comes! Oh dear! You look like you've seen a ghost. In times of crisis, the call on the kings of yore come to their aid. If they summon you forward, you will move.
Yeah.
Things are going swimmingly.
Wonderful. Here's hoping you can continue unimpeded. He's going after the wall amplifier, sir. It took out another one. I'll station reinforcements around the amplifiers. Sir.
Alright guys, I'm gonna pause here and continue in the next one.